Hey, what's up guys? Footy Manager TV here, and welcome to another episode of my Southampton career. Again, it's been a couple days, but it is pretty hard for me to upload every day of this series because I have to get a lot of content done. Whether it be, I've explained it before a lot of times, but I really thought I need to explain why it's not daily right now. It's just it's mixed with not being in the mood, because if you make FIFA videos, it definitely has to be an everyday thing, whether it be if you're making the video, getting it prepared with editing and that, you have to be focused every day. But some days I just don't feel motivated to make a FIFA video with FIFA 13 because I simply don't enjoy it as much. So it's really hard to get them daily, and to have them done daily, you have to be focusing basically every day. You got to plan what you're going to do and that kind of thing. But lately I haven't really done that because I'm not really interested, but I'm definitely going to focus hard because I want to get back to career mode. I've been focusing how my channel to be. To me, you have to be just looking at other channels. You have to be really main on one thing. Not for me right now, I'm sort of in between doing Ultimate Team and career mode, and I think I have to stick to one and do that as my main one, and the other one not as much. I still do it, but yeah, I'm probably going to think about sticking to career mode because heaps of people do Ultimate Team. I was thinking with Ultimate Team because technically it's more popular, and I'll try and do squad builders. But I sat back and thought about it, and heaps of people do that, even though I could probably do that. But I think career mode, there isn't as much big YouTubers, and for Ultimate Team, there's heaps of people who do Ultimate Team, but not so many in career mode. You know, Calfreezy and MGH are the really big ones, and there's a couple when you go in between. There's quite a few other ones in between 10,000 subscribers and maybe 50,000. But yeah, that's all I talk from there, and hopefully I can become something like that for career mode, because as I said, there's heaps for Ultimate Team. And yeah, leave your thoughts on that. What do you think I should be my main Ultimate Team or career mode? Because I'm leading towards career mode right now, because for me, offline is better because I get quite a bit of lag often, so I think career mode will suit me well. And who knows, Ultimate Team, I can do pack openings and that, and pack openings you don't really need lag. I mean, the lag doesn't matter because you're not actually playing against someone. As you saw, we scored another goal to be 2-0 in front against Manchester United. I was very impressed with that, but I needed to have those goals to be in front. As you see, one of my players, he gets bumped into the other player, and of course, it's going to result into a chance here. Wayne Rooney on the ball. The Man United, obviously, they've got fantastic players, and Kagawa, he finishes very nicely on the 84th minutes, and that happens in the game because when you don't defend well, you concede. Obviously in higher levels, in world class, obviously I'm playing on, but here was the dangerous part. You always got to watch out for these 90-minute goals, so I really tried to focus. He just played the long ball there. Then I just did a quick little header there back to our goalkeeper, Trap. He's been very solid coming to the team as a keeper. He's still fairly young for a keeper, 23 or 24, so he's definitely got a lot of years in him. I suppose you could have called that a time-wasting ball, which it was, because I just wanted to waste the time there to get the win against Man United, but it's still not over. But it should be over after Lindegaard takes the kick here. Surprised they went with Lindegaard over De Gea, but what can you do about that? Yeah, I suppose you're a bit lucky, but really in the game they're the same level until a couple seasons later when De Gea gets a bit better in the game. Obviously with his potential is higher than Lindegaard. So that was a 2-1 victory away from home. So you got to be happy with that. Manchester United, probably the best team in the Premier League, arguably with Man City. So that's always a very good result. I don't know about you, but for me, I always seem to score against Manchester United. I never fail to score against them. I always seem to be able to score, but I always concede as well. So that's kind of a catch-22. But as I said, I always seem to be able to score against them. But of course, I get the goals conceded as well. So it's a bit of a mix there. And that's one of the chances I had. And right now, I just want to show goals because I want to get through this career as much as I can before FIFA 14 hits. And yeah, I'm sure people would agree with that. But with FIFA 14, I'll definitely show, I'll show more highlights and that kind of thing. As Inigo Martinez, he picked up a Man of the Match award. Obviously, the goal helped to that, but it was very good in defence. When you only concede one goal away at Man United, that's a pretty good effort if you ask me. But again, next we've got a Capital One Cup against Swansea. To me, I'm not focusing too much on the domestic cups this season. I want to focus more in the league because, last year we came 14th and I want to improve on that. But also in our Europa League competition, I want to do good in that. So the FA Cups and the Capital One Cups this season, I didn't really focus more. I really want to do good in the Europa League and the league. As you can see, we're 5th right now. You got to be happy with that. And one of the matches I had to sim because the end of the deadline day, I was forced to sim it, and I lost that match, I believe. Well, I did. I was going to say I believe it was against Swansea, but I can't remember correctly. But yeah, I was forced to sim it and I lost it. So if I could play that match and if I won that, who knows? I could be 4th on top of Man City right now. So unfortunately, that happens. But I won't focus on that too much. It's in the past. You can't really. You just got to focus what you have to do right now, and we do have a match against Swansea. I'm not sure what other people think, but whenever I play against Swansea, they always seem to play good. I think it's a mix of their custom tactic because they're a passing team with a passing tactic very similar to Barcelona. Solid formation, as you can see there, no real gaps. It's a very solid formation, and yeah, if you can look at their formation right on the right there. On the right side, it covers a lot of gaps and probably better than my formation if you look at it. And yeah, it covers all the areas if you ask me. And if you see R1 it's not as good. I can see. I definitely would like to use a formation like that probably. But as I was saying, Swansea's very good in the game. And when you play on a higher level, world class or legendary, because they play a passing way, they do very good passes. And it's very hard to get the ball off them, as I said, because they play a passing way and a passing tactic. And it's on a hard level. And with those things mixed, it's very hard. And they've got some fast players in attack with Dyer and Lamar. Then you got Michu. As the striker, he's a very good striker, and of course Pablo Hernandez in there as another pacey player, good dribbler, so we have to be careful of that. But here early in the game, in the 8th minute, we had a chance by Emmanuel Mallorca, again just able to get past his marker, to use his pace and strength also. He seems to be able to hold off his marker very well. That goal was basically evidence of what I'm talking about right now. As you can see, he had the strength, had the speed, and had the finishing ability to ultimately score a goal for us. And we're in the lead 1-0, but of course, like I said, Swansea, they're a very good team, and you're able to see what I was talking about earlier, how they pass and that kind of thing. Their passing is pretty much fantastic, and it's really hard to intercept the ball from them. As you can see, the evidence from this right here, you see Dyer, he puts the ball in, but again, that actually was defended well by me, but of course the chances kept coming to them right here from the corner. I tried to get it away, but of course, as it always happens, it keeps going back to them. Dyer on the ball again. I thought I pressured them well, but eventually they just found the ball to Michu, and yeah, with his upgrade in the game because of his real life performances, he's very good now, and of course he might have improved as well into the second season. I don't really know because I didn't check out their team and how he's upgraded or anything. Because I'm just focused on my team. They don't have squad reports for the opposite teams. It'll be very interesting to see that as well. Squad reports for other teams, or just squad reports or like player reports, where it shows the attributes increase from the start of their career or just the start of the season. That will be very interesting, but I doubt it will be added to the game. It might be a bit difficult for EA standards, but you think with all the money they have, if they really wanted to, if it made as much money as Ultimate Team did, they would definitely add something like that. As you see, Michu scoring again, he's just been made unstoppable, and really almost deserving. Well, it is deservingly so because of his performances in real life, and really he deserves that. But of course, this guy Al Lucas, I don't even know who this guy is. He might have been a regenerated player. I'm not really sure, but he came in with a strike. But as I said earlier, I played some younger players in this game because I wasn't really focusing on it as much. I wanted to focus on the league, as I mentioned. Want to at least qualify for the Europa League again by league position this year. Last year, of course, we qualified by the FA Cup win. Very fantastic that was. You can say I finished badly in the league, but definitely made up for that in the domestic competition. More so, obviously, in the FA Cup where we won. I really did not expect to win anything in the first season, and to do that on world class with a team that was expected to really be in the relegation spots was fantastic. Obviously, we came near the relegation positions in the league table, but we're really making up for it now. We're 5th right now, but of course we're picking up a loss in the in this match right here, but this is not in the league, so we're still 5th in the league, so we're in a very, very strong position when you're talking about the league. So if we can do well in the Europa League as well, I think this season could be very good. Our players are developing fantastically, our signings are developing, and yeah, you don't expect them to make a very big impact straight away. You can't really expect that. But my players that have been here for a couple of years now, going into the second season, are doing very good. More so guys like Mallorca and Paredes. They're doing very well together. And soon enough, I'm going to be changing to a 4-3-3 with a false 9, but it really depends. False 9 I'll use when Paredes will be the striker, then I'll change it to just a normal 4-3-3, maybe when I need to score, or I just need to rotate someone like a natural striker into there. But that's it for now. Hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys next time.